Throw. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Hey, let's go!
They'll run with Montgomery. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
I'm not lying.
They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So on 4th down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will tie us at 3-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's Lance to throw it. And his throw is incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Lance now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the first down.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3-and-out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on the keeper the moment it revealed it.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Bears. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Well, we saw a product of the elements right there. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Montgomery. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll try again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bears have taken the lead. No success on first down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Ready.
Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 15. Lance looking to throw it. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
The Lance going to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Let's go.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a 1st down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
On the set.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Lance. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the 1st down carry. 2 minutes remain in the 1st half of this NFC Championship. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 17-3. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And work with me here. Is this overhyped or not? You've got a warm weather team on the road in January, and it's cold. What's the deal? Is that a factor? Is it not a factor?
I think a lot of it depends on the personality of your head coach and how you prepare for things. And some things you just can't prepare for. If you're coming from a warm weather site, you can't make it cold enough like it is here in this ball game. But what you can do is just tell the guys, dress for the weather, and then play like we always play. And as the game goes along, typically those guys out there playing, you warm up enough that it really shouldn't affect you quite the same way. Now, if that's all you talk about, if you put that in the heads of your players, it'll affect them in a big way.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On first down, Lance. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Lance. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun now for Lance. And this is going to be incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
David Montgomery ready to take the field for the Bears' next possession. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some...
He's got a man, complete! And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And he missed it. It's no good. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. this might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
And Lance's throw complete here to Ayuk. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From midfield, here's Lance. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jackrabbit Jenkins. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, time to look ahead to the AFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns doing battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. We continue on with a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Niners. And they will need to get this passing game in gear because they did not do much of anything in that first half. And it's why the scoreline is what it is. Meanwhile, for the Bears, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half. Our two squads making their final adjustments prior to the second half kick. Which team will be the one standing as NFC champions at the end? To find out, let's get you back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Halas Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Handoff comes to Montgomery. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, they go Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And quickly, they get to the line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Trevon Wesco. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A give. This is Montgomery, able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
They're a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney from 13 yards out. And the Bears continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Santos now to add the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And finishing it all off was Darnell Mooney with a touchdown reception. won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out here with the option left. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
Let's go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And now they'll throw with Lance. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now Montgomery. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On 2nd down, Montgomery. 117 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys into the Super Bowl. They go play action here on 1st down. That's complete right side to Kmet. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now Montgomery running right. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bears are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Lance now on 1st down. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Lance. It's hauled in by Hardy. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Now Lance. And they'll get him down here at the 23. He opted to go with the scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Desperation time here. Lance. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Throwing on first down is Lance. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Throwing again on second down. Lance. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Going up the gut, Montgomery. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long. And they've made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They'll run the screen with Mitchell, and they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. From just shy of midfield, Lance. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Lance going to try and throw on third down here. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. One final try now for Lance. One last shot at the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Bears will be shuffling on to the Super Bowl. They are the NFC champs as we say goodnight, everybody.